Hello, everyone. My name is Alberto Enriquez, and today I'm going to do a top 10 list of the most emotional movies that I cried the most. That video was requested by the Carlos Hardu Company, and he said, "Can you do a list of your emotional movies and make sure it's just requested by me?" And you got requested, best friend. Anyways, let's start the list, shall we? Number 10, Grave of the Fireflies. This movie was based on a true story about World War II in Japan. It's so sad because the brother has to save the other brother. The big brother has to save the little brother from getting some food because he was starving. That's why. Man, it's so sad. And also at the end, Setsuko, the little boy, died because of starvation. That's why. And the brother's mother has sadly died. That was so dark for a Studio Ghibli movie. The mom died, look at that, that's so dark. And the brother put her in the case and fired her up because she was sadly passed away from starvation. Number 9, All Dogs Go to Heaven. This movie was so sad because Charlie just wanted the girl because he was hungry, that's why. He just wanted to get some money. And the girl named Anne Marie became a orphan because she doesn't have any parents, but she knows how to talk to animals. That's why they always make money because of the bet of winning an animal. Carface killed Charlie and Charlie went to heaven, but he got this necklace to make him back to heaven. And then he was trying to see the girl and trying to make her make money for him because he was starving, that's why. And also at the end, she was sadly dying, being sick, and Maria, and Charlie sadly went to heaven, and it was really sad. What a really sad film it is. Really good movie, a great film. Number 8, Titanic. This movie was very emotional because it's so sad that Jack Rose had to die in the ship, that they're in love with each other. Rose survived Titanic, but Jack sadly died in the cold. But they saved Rose at the end. The one thing that I don't like about this is that my friends from my work, Anna and Carla and Diego and Alex, were saying that Titanic 1997 is based on a true story. No, it's not a true story. If I was saying no and they were saying yes, it's a true story, and they were saying you don't believe that, and I said, yes, I do believe Titanic. The Titanic is sunk was true, but the love story wasn't true. See, look, if I was telling the truth, look it up. Like this. Not being mean, just give you advice. Diego, Anna, and Carla, and Alex. Number 6, Interstellar. Let me tell you why it's sad, because it's so sad that the dad's daughter is gonna miss him because he's going to space. That's why, for the moon. I was crying that scene. That she doesn't want him to leave forever. That's why, for so long. And then the daughter sadly died at the end. Like that scene. This scene made me cry so much. I was tearing my eyes off. Number 5, The Iron Giant. The Iron Giant was such an emotional film because at the end, the Iron Giant has sadly died because he wants to save the world. And then he went on the grave and they will miss him. Well, look, the Iron Giant came back in the snow, but still very emotional. What a really sad film for the Iron Giant. Such an amazing movie. Number 4, Pixar's Up. Let me tell you why, because it's so sad that Carl Fredricksen has a wife named Ellie, and she sadly died from sickness. And then they were walking to Paradise Falls, and then Mr. Fredricksen was being a jerk to Russell and Kevin and Doug because everything's being ruined. But look, Mr. Fredricksen made a mistake. He just wanted Ellie and him to be together on the falls, that's why. But no, they decided to save them. And Mr. Fredricksen finally saved his friends, and it was just a house. Man, very emotional. Number 4, Selena, the movie, because at the end, Selena sadly died because someone killed her, that's why. And I was crying my balls off, and the song was playing, Dreaming of You. Like this song. This song is my favorite song ever, and Selena's my favorite singer. Man, Rest in peace, Selena. You'll never be you'll be missed. You'll never be forgotten. Of me too. Number 3, Coco, because it's so sad that Ernesto de la Cruz poisoned Hector, the real singer. He used to be the one the world's ever known. Not de la Cruz, but no, Hector wrote this for Coco. And also, at the end, Miguel sings this song for Mama Coco, and she finally remembers Hector because her papa used to sing her dad's song. He loved you, Mama Coco. Your papa loved you so much. Man, I cried. That movie was so sad. She kept his letters, and she finally got the last picture, and it was Hector. It was so sad and very emotional. Number 2 is Spider-Man 3. Let me tell you why this movie made me cry, because of... It's so sad that Peter Parker's uncle died in the first film because of Flynn, but no, it wasn't Flynn. He didn't mean to do it on purpose. The robber pushed him, and all Sandman wanted is money for his daughter because his daughter was dying. That's why. It's so sad. And then at the end, Harry was trying to save Spider-Man because Harry didn't know that it wasn't Spider-Man's fault that killed his father. And then Harry sadly died at the movie. Rest in peace, Harry. And rest in peace, Spider-Man's uncle. Man, it's so sad. This movie made me cry. At the end, Spider-Man and Mary Jane were back together. What a really emotional film for Spider-Man 3. And my number 1 most emotional film goes to Toy Story 3. Let me tell you why. Because it's so sad that Andy is leaving for college because the toys were never getting played because Andy was grown. That's why. Like, when the kids get old, they don't play toys anymore. Like teenagers, lots of teenagers do. That's why. Andy was getting old, so yeah, he didn't play the toys in a long time. So yeah, it's so sad that Andy was grown and the toys can't get played with. And Andy was leaving for college, and Woody will miss Andy. And at the part where Andy shows Bonnie the toys was so emotional. It's very, like, heartwarming. And also, at the end, Andy wanted Woody instead of... He didn't want to give it to Bonnie because Andy wanted it. He's brave. But no, Andy decided to keep it to Bonnie because she promised that he will take care of him. That's why. And at the end, Andy and Bonnie were playing together. And man, Andy left for college. And then Bonnie went inside to get some lunch. And let me show my favorite part, the most emotional part of any movie ever. Look. So long, partner. Man, most emotional scene ever. It really was a perfect ending for Toy Story. So yeah, that's my top 10 most emotional films ever. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.